Okay, here we go. Hey, Britt. Okay, guys, I am going to give you a quick introduction of myself, and then I'm going to pass it over to one of my good friends who's going to be helping me give you guys some info tonight. But we are so excited that y'all have hopped on. Do me a favor, if you can, type in the comments. Let me know if you are already drinking ketones, and if you are, how long you've been drinking them, or if you're brand new and you've never even tried it yet, just so we'll kind of know who we're talking to. I am, excuse me, I am 34. My name is Jessica Craig, and I live in a really small town in Alabama. Brittany, your hair looks beautiful, by the way. My hair is not looking good today. So I have been drinking and sharing ketones for 3.5 years now, which is crazy. I can't believe it. It'll be 4 years in November. So I'm just really excited to share with you guys a little bit about my experience, what this has done for me, and then we're going to give you some quick tips on how to get the best results possible. And then we're going to share with you guys some options on how you can get started and how you can even drink this for free, or maybe even earn a little bit of extra money. So I'll tell you really quickly my story, and then I'm going to pass it over to Brittany to let her share about hers. But 3.5 years ago, I had a newborn little boy. He's almost 4 now, wild as a buck. He'll probably come running in right here behind me in a minute. But I had my daughter was 6, Maddox was a newborn, and one of my good friends actually ran across this online. She was looking up information on the keto diet because, 3.5 years ago, keto wasn't a thing like it is now. So it was you kind of had to do some research to find information on it. And somehow she ran across the fact that you could drink ketones and get into ketosis and not have to follow the diet. So she got started, and rudely enough did not tell me right away. She drank it for about 2 weeks before she shared it with me. But when she finally decided that she wanted to share, she got me on a Zoom just like this, and she held up a packet just like this and said, "This is what I found. This is what it's doing for me so far. You absolutely have to try this stuff." I have battled with my weight for my entire adult life. I've been a yo-yo dieter, constantly trying new things, always looking to lose weight. I had gotten up to 200 pounds, got a little bit of the weight off, gained it back. It was just back and forth all the time. And I never found anything that I could really just stick with consistently. And of course, just like everything else, I was like, give it to me, let me try it. Started drinking it. And for me, when I realized that this was going to be huge for me, is when I looked at my watch or my phone or whatever and realized that it was after 12 o'clock and I had not had anything to eat all day. Now, y'all, I have always been the kind of person who needed to eat like every few hours. Besides the fact that I was truly addicted to food, and just constantly thinking about it, if I didn't eat, I really didn't feel good. I felt sick, shaky, had a headache, my blood sugar would drop. And so I've just never been able to go long periods of time without food. So when this allowed me to have such a long stretch where I didn't even think about food, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this stuff? This is incredible. So first and foremost, just not being addicted to food anymore and constantly thinking about it has been an absolute game changer for me. It's just really refreshing for your world to not revolve around what you're going to eat. Sometimes this works actually too well. And I can't think of anything I want to eat. And it's really annoying for my husband because I'm like, I don't know, nothing sounds good to me, but it really is it's helped me so much with that. So long story short, over these past 3.5 years, I drink this every single day. Besides the fact that it's changed my life with food and my relationship with food, currently I'm in the best shape of my adult life. I work out consistently, which I've never done ever. And I truly believe it's because I just feel so good. I have that motivation. I have energy. I'm able to see the results. And guys, if any of y'all have ever started like a workout plan or anything like that before, it's really easy to get discouraged, especially as a woman, because a lot of times things don't change for us as quickly as we would like. Something that's really cool about this is that it actually helps preserve your muscles. So, if you do work out, if you do even just go for walks or whatever, you're going to notice major changes in your body that you never have seen before. So this has been great for all of those reasons. Another one of my favorite reasons is I'm a mom of two littles, and if any of y'all are mamas, or you get it, like life is stressful, kids are stressful, and so I would find myself, just flying off the handle for the smallest things. Like my daughter couldn't find her shoes or something, and I'm like yelling at her. And then you immediately think, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you yelling at your 6-year-old because you can't find her shoes? Duh, she's 6. And so with this, I have found that my mood is just elevated, and I'm such a happier person than I was before. And so I know my husband and my children truly appreciate that aspect of drinking ketones and what that's done for me. And then I will tell you one more thing that's one of my absolute favorite benefits that I have received that's been a complete game changer is the sleep. So anybody struggle with sleep, raise your hand, put it in the chat. I cannot be by myself with that. I would always lay down at night and my wheels would start turning, and I would just really struggle with being able to fall asleep. My husband snores, unfortunately, so I would just want to smother him with a pillow. And and y'all know, like, if you don't get good sleep, if you don't get enough sleep, that really affects every aspect of your life. Not only with if you're trying to lose weight, or if you need energy to work out, or if you want to be in a good mood, like, you got to have that good sleep. So I really think that's one of the reasons that being in ketosis and drinking these ketones helps with so many great things, because once you fix that, once you're able to sleep at night, everything else kind of falls into place. So since I've been drinking this, I can say that almost every single night I lay my head down, everything shuts off, and I wake up feeling super rested, no matter if I've had 5 hours of sleep or 10. Like, I just feel really, really good. So that's my story. I'm going to pass it over. Sorry, that was a little long. I'm going to pass it over to Brittany, and she's going to share with you guys what this has done for her.
Hey guys, my name is Brittany. I'm calling in from Austin, Texas, technically Cedar Park, which some consider South Dallas. We live here. But I have been drinking ketones for a little over 2.5 years now. I cannot believe how fast time has gone, but I'm going to keep it short so we can pass it back to her and ping pong this. But let's just say when I found this product, I had massive gut health issues. And so what's really neat is hearing Jess's story and hearing what it's done for her. And then the benefits that I have gotten out of it have been a little bit different. So if you're on this call and you're looking for certain benefits, just know you're going to get whatever you're looking for. And for me, that was my gut. I just have a minor case of a gluten intolerance. And so if any females can relate, maybe guys too, I was constipated, a lot of inflammation, a lot of bloating, and I was not a normal person to poop. Okay. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there. So I was 100% looking for the product. I also played college basketball, and working out was just part of my regimen, right? When I was done, obviously not doing 2-a-days anymore, I started working out at Orange Theory. I ate right, did everything I was supposed to do. And I just hit a plateau. So I don't know if anybody on here can relate, and you've been like the same size and the same shape for months and months and months. That was me. And so I started drinking the product. I have tried everything under the sun, you name it, I've tried it. The wraps, the pills, the lotions, the potions, I've done it. So I was like, you know what's one more thing? Like, let me just try this before I hate on it. So I went from a size 10 to a size 6 in 63 days. I poop every day, which means that I'm sleeping better because there's not all this pressure on my stomach, which means that I'm in a better mood. I'm just all around, everything has been incredible. The energy, my workouts, like Jess said, my muscle continues to go up and the inches go down. So it's just been unreal. So that's my story. And I don't know, I can't even say enough about it, Jess.
Okay, y'all. So now we're going to share with you guys how to get the best results possible. So let's start out with, if you're someone who's looking to lose some fat, do me a favor, type fat loss in the comments. I want to know who is looking to lose some fat. If you're a woman, you probably are, because honestly, guys, are we ever satisfied? Like, I'm trying to be invisible from the side. Like, I always want to lose some fat. So how you're going to get the best results with this is, number one, the most important thing is you actually have to drink it, okay? So I know that seems like a dumb tip, but I'm telling you, I mean, you would be surprised how many people are like, I just keep forgetting to drink it. So if you're one of those people who forgets, just a quick hack, set an alarm on your phone at whatever time in the morning or whatever time of day that you're going to plan on drinking your ketones, just as a reminder. Personally, I literally run to the kitchen every morning and shake mine up and drink it because I need to feel amazing right away. But you can drink it any time of the day. So one in the morning for me, and then I do a second one in the afternoon. So one a day is great. If you want to be in ketosis all day long, you would want to add a second one later in the afternoon. These come in caffeine and caffeine free. And so basically it works the same either way. It gets you into ketosis. So if you're caffeine sensitive, you can totally drink the caffeine free ones. My kids drink these, so I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I love the fact that ketones are actually for everyone. My grandma drinks them too. So besides drinking them every day, the number 2 tip that I'm going to give you guys that's really super important is drink your water, okay? Everyone needs to be drinking tons of water anyway, no matter if you're drinking ketones or doing the keto diet or you're just eating pizza and burgers all the time. We're all walking around dehydrated. If you ever feel thirsty, you're actually already dehydrated. So really stay on top of this. Drinking ketones can actually dehydrate you. So you have to replenish all of that water that you're losing. You may notice that you're going to the bathroom more. So you really need to be drinking at least half your body weight. I see Kelly's got her water right now. At least half your body weight in ounces of water. That's a great rule to go by, or 100 ounces a day. So a quick tip for that, I wish I had one with me, but I use this water bottle all the time. And so if I ever want to track my water just to make sure I'm drinking enough, I will put rubber bands or hair ties around this bottle. And every time I fill it up, I'll take it off. So at the end of the day, if I have taken all my rubber bands off, I know I have drank enough water. If I still have rubber bands left, I got to get to chugging. So that's just a great little tip for you guys. What to eat? So I get this question all the time. What do I eat? How do I need to make this work? Honestly, guys, this is diet independent. So what that means is no matter what, if you're not doing the keto diet, you're still going to be in ketosis. So that's really, really cool. That's one of the reasons that I love this so much, is because we do not have to be perfect. If you are someone who is strict keto and you're killing it and you're rocking it, congratulations. I personally just choose not to be that restrictive with my diet. It's really just hard for me and something that I'm not really interested in. I like to eat stuff sometimes. So I love that I can drink this and experience all the benefits. But if you are doing the keto diet, this is just going to make it that much easier for you and get you into a deeper state of ketosis so that you can have even better results. We have tons of people who follow the diet and still drink ketones. But as for the rest of you guys who aren't interested in doing the full keto diet, my biggest recommendation is to start out with intermittent fasting. Okay. Has anybody ever done that before? Raise your hand, type in the chat, and let me know if you've done intermittent fasting before. Like I told you guys earlier, when I first started this, and if you would have told me I needed to try intermittent fasting, I would have been like, you have lost your mind. There's literally no way that I can go all those hours without food. I have to eat. But this actually stabilizes your blood sugar. So you're going to be able to go longer periods of time without eating. So if you're used to eating at 8 o'clock in the morning, I would love for you just to try to stretch it until 9 or 10 and just see how it goes. Stretch it a little bit more each day. I find myself normally not eating from anywhere between 12 and 2 in the afternoon is whenever I have my first meal. I just drink ketones and water to start my day. So intermittent fasting. Second tip for eating is just try to keep it low carb, guys. If you're used to eating sandwiches with bread, if you're going out to eat and getting the burger or having the tacos with the shell, all that kind of good stuff, just start slowly making some changes. Almost every restaurant is super accommodating these days, and they're used to people eating low carb and keto. So a lot of times you just have to ask, hey, can I get this low carb or can I get this keto style? Can you leave off the bun? Can you give me a lettuce wrap? I eat Mexican all the time, so I will usually just choose fajitas and have them not even bring out the rice and beans because I know I'm going to eat them if they're sitting there. Or you can get a taco salad without the shell. because y'all know we all have good intentions, and we're like, we're not going to eat the shell. And then I'm like, half the shell's gone. So just kind of don't tempt yourself, and just ask them to leave that stuff off, so that way it's not there and you're not tempted to eat it. Besides that, eat when you're hungry. Okay, we don't want you to starve. We don't want you to stress out about every single thing that you put in your mouth. Life is stressful enough, especially right now, guys. We don't need to worry about everything under the sun that we're worried about. We just need to worry about drinking this every day, drinking your water. And the best thing that's ever been said to me, and I love to share this with other people, is don't mess up good for perfect. Okay, if you have a bad meal, then do better the next one. Don't give up. Just keep going, keep rocking, keep drinking your ketones, and I promise you this really will work for you. So besides that, I think those are all my tips on how to make sure that you have a really great experience. Remember, whoever invited you to this call, whoever your promoter is, whoever you're working with, we're all here to help. That's actually kind of part of it. You don't know, if you go to Walmart and you buy something and you don't know how to use it, or it doesn't work for you, that's the end of it. But whenever you purchase ketones from a promoter, you're actually getting like a health coach. And so we're happy to help answer questions for you, give you meal ideas. We have a really great Facebook group. So if you're not already added to that, ask your promoter to get you added to that, so you can get some more tips and tricks and stuff like that. So Brittany, I'm going to pass it over to you, and you can just share with everybody on, how they can get started drinking this and get the best deals.
Yeah, of course. So basically, like, you guys get in where you fit in. I'm going to lead with that. Okay. Like, we want you to come in and be comfortable with how you get started, right? So probably a killer combo that I would recommend, and it might even be on the website right now, because for those of us who are on the call, we are actually doing our 60-hour assisted fast reboot. So if you are brand new and you've never drank ketones before, if you really just want to get your feet wet, and maybe going online and getting our awesome deal, our 10-day challenge, is too much for you, then get back to the person who added you, grab a 5-day trial, and just figure out what flavors you like, right? And I just want to set the expectations for this, you guys. Like, this isn't for you to go lose 10 pounds in 5 days, okay? This is for you to experience the product, see how you feel, notice your cravings, notice that curbed appetite, all that good stuff, and play around with some flavors. We also have what's called the 10-day challenge. It's a 20-pack, and you guys, once you get your product, it is yours to do what you want with it. So therapeutic use, we call once a day, because you're in a state of ketosis for a certain amount of hours, and then optimal use would be twice a day. So that pack is going to come with 4 different flavors, 10 caffeine, 10 caffeine free. So if you want to go gung-ho and see what ketones can do for you using them at an optimal level, then drink it for twice a day and have a good 10-day experience. If financially, which this was my issue, because I'm a high school teacher and coach, you need to make that last over a 20-day period, then make it last over a 20-day period. Just like Jess said, don't mess up good for perfect, okay? So kind of going back to the reboot, just in case that is online, if you are brand new, I always recommend my new people to come in with that. It is just a killer combo. And if it's not online, just let the person know, like, hey, I want to do this fast with the community. It's a super powerful technology that we have, and someone will let you know when it is available. So to go back to my point about being a high school teacher and coach, I don't know if anybody on this phone can relate, and I don't know what situation you guys are in right now, what you do for work, if you even have a job. And I say that with a full heart of, I cannot even imagine what you're going through. But my biggest concern when I first got started was, okay, this product sounds amazing. I know I need it. I need it for my gut. I need it for my mood. I want it for the body composition, but how am I going to keep paying for this? And you hear the sayings of, like, you guys, there's other products out there, but buy a $40 product, get a $40 result. Ketones actually do exactly what they say they're going to do. So my concern was, how am I going to keep paying for them? And my point in bringing that up is, everybody on this phone call, whether you're a customer or you share ketones and you get rewarded, okay, you can drink free product. You get what's called a customer referral code. It's unique to you. If you don't know where to find that, we can help you. But all it takes is 2 friends and 2 family members to get started. They enroll in our SmartShip program, which is a 22% off program, basically to guarantee that you guys never pay full price. And don't worry, it's not some subscription. You can literally cancel it, click of a button, and get out. Okay, I was worried about that too. But all it takes is 2 friends or 2 family members to use your code and then prove it. It's like, woohoo, like, you're eligible for free product and all you pay is shipping. So kind of like what Jess said, her friend, good friend Mandy, didn't tell her about ketones for a while. When I first got started, I told my mom and sister right away, and I was kind of like, hey, I'll let y'all know how this goes. And my mom's response was, no, you're not. We're going to do this with you because we want to lock arms. We want to be accountability partners. So my point in saying that is don't feel like you have to have this crazy transformation and experience to go share your excitement to get started with other people, especially right now coming out of this quarantine. Gyms are closed, people are eating their pantries, and everybody wants to feel better. So anybody that you know and love, just reach out and share your excitement to get started. And don't feel like you have to go to Keto 101 school. Don't feel like you have to know everything that Jessica's saying, everything that I'm saying. That's why we have these guest calls. You can get them connected with whoever shared ketones with you, and they can help educate and share and answer any questions. And then when they decide to get started, boom, we'll give them your code. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you want to be a customer and you want to pay for your ketones every month, like bravo for you. But I don't care if you're the richest person on this call who doesn't like free product. Okay. And the free ones just taste a lot better. Okay. And then my second part, and I'm just going to share this, and it's actually really ironic that I'm sharing this on this call tonight because I just put my house up for sale on the market. When I found ketones, I didn't share this earlier because I was going to bring it up now. Not only was I in a very low physical, mental shape and what I was dealing with my stomach, but I had just like ended an engagement. Okay. So I'm 30 years old. I, at the time, had bought a house with my ex-fiance. And you guys, like when we broke it off, I was literally freaking out crying because if you know anything about capital gains, if you sell your house within the first 2 years, you have to pay all those taxes. So my point in bringing this up is like, I didn't just need the product, like I needed an opportunity. And I was kind of freaking out because nowhere have I ever done community-based marketing. I'm a teacher. I'm in a career where we get paid pennies because I love helping other people. And so when I first got started, not only did I look at this as a product, but I got started as a customer and a promoter in the same exact day. And right now, you guys, we have something going on called the Dollar Keto Club, where if you're starting to think about that you know more than after 2 people, you start making a commission. So there is literally such a massive opportunity here. And you guys are so blessed that I started how I did. And one of the things that I love is there's no contracts, there's no quotas, there's an amount of volume, have to buy, have to sell to be a part of this community. And you can see how easy this is. Whoever invited you to this call, I guarantee you they're probably not even one of the people talking. So if that doesn't go to show you that you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself, you guys, I am a head coach for a basketball program. My schedule is crazy. So you better believe every single person I talk to, I'm like, hey, meet my friend Jessica. Hey, meet my friend Mandy. Hey, meet my friend Nicolette. Hey, meet my friend Jack. Like I just pass them off because quite frankly, like I don't have the time. So I say this from a place of gratitude, and I'm literally blessed because if it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't be in this home and I wouldn't have been able to wait 2 or 3 years to sell my house and get into something smaller because I'm still single. Okay. I'm looking, but I'm still single. So my point in saying that, you guys, is get in where you fit in. But I also wanted to speak to those who are on this phone right now who maybe you got furloughed, or maybe you have friends and family who aren't just looking for a side job. They're looking for a job to pay their bills. So like I said, we want you to get in where you fit in, be comfortable with how you get started. But the Dollar Keto Club is something that we still have going on, and it comes with 40% off kits, which is a massive savings to get started. And like I said, you're never alone. There is so much support. There is community in this company. I feel honestly honored to be speaking about it on this call. So the only thing that I would add, you guys, is make sure that you get back with the person who added you. Ask them about a 5-day trial. Ask them about our Dollar Keto Club. Ask them about how you can get started as a promoter and put some extra grocery money or food on the table. And quite frankly, to be able to afford your mortgage, because that was me. Or ask them about Prove It TV. That's an incredible app that we have. Ask them about our Facebook page and all the recipes and support that you get with this. So I hope that we honored your time. I hope that this call brought you value. And Jessica, if there's anything else that you want to bring up, I feel like we covered everything and can wish everyone a happy Monday.
I feel like it was perfect. Thanks again, guys, for hopping on, and we will hopefully see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.